plans, and then God has another plan. And then it's also, I don't want to say funny. It's funny, it's weird, it's something when you are in a place where you want to say a bunch of stuff, but you're trying to be wise. Because the Bible says, a wise man once said. So it is a Monday. It was a great Monday. We did Fox 2. We had Meatless Monday. We filmed. I organized some stuff. I had some meetings that I usually don't even have on Mondays. But I just wanted to get some stuff off my plate. This is a headache. It's right here. And this headache is because there are choices. And I don't think people realize they make choices. And when they make the choices, like they made that decision to make the choice, it's not anybody else's fault. And I think as humans, sometimes we like to point the blame. But you can't point the blame, because when you make a choice, it's ultimately your decision. You make the choice. So I try not to make like rash decisions, and I don't like to make emotional decisions. You can't make decisions based off of emotion. You can't make decisions based off of emotion, because the heart is a treacherous place. The Bible says that. It's a treacherous place. It says the heart. And that's crazy. But then you also have to watch what you say, because people live and die by this. So when I talk to people, I think people think I'm being like funny, and I'm not being funny. So if you say something to me, I may say, oh, I don't receive that. And they'll be like, girl, I'm just, and my brain says, your words have no sense of humor. The tongue is like a two-edged sword. The Bible says that too. I need to start giving y'all scripture so y'all don't think I'm making stuff up. But I'm not preaching. Go look, fact check. Don't let me tell y'all to fact check. Fact check everybody. Fact check me. I don't care. Child, I'm fact checking everybody. But we cannot make decisions based off of feelings, because feelings will get you in trouble. Every decision you make can't be based off of a feeling. Thank God that God doesn't react based off of feelings. Because, honey. So I have this headache that's right here. And the headache is because you just have to make decisions. And decisions are real. And when I make a decision, it's the decision. I mean, I prayed on it. I went to God, and God said. I live in God said. If God didn't say, I'm probably not doing it at all. Now, I'm not perfect, but I know where my help comes from. Sometimes out of emotion, out of anger, out of frustration, we make decisions because we're happy. We make decisions because we're sad. We make decisions because the sun was out today. We make decisions because the curtains are blue. Like, we just make decisions. But I like to make wise decisions. I try to make wise decisions. And when I make these decisions, sometimes they don't make sense to everybody else. And the reality is, I don't care. And maybe somebody need to hear that. Like, everybody not gonna like your decisions at all. They're not. They're not. Because people always have, what do they call it? Unsolicited advice. People live in the unsolicited advice ministry. Okay? But I don't care. But this headache because it's too much greatness that's going to happen. There's so many amazing things that's going to come. And you can't let people block it. Don't let nobody block your blessings. Don't let nobody try to, like, I don't function well when people try to operate outside of God for me, because, you know, I love God. God is the best pops ever, you know? So that's what I know. That's what you have to put my trust in. That's where I have faith in. Because God has never steered me wrong yet. God has never left me hanging. God has never, ever done me wrong. Okay? Not once. I've never been hungry. If my lights was cut off, they was cut back on. We all had broke time. I've had a broke time in my life. I've had broke times, child. But I've never, for the sake of, I ain't never lacked. And now, because I know, and I believe so strongly, and I don't deviate from what I believe, like I will never lack again a day in my life ever. I won't. But these mouths that we have, you have to pay attention to what you say to people and what people say to you. Speak life into other people. Try to talk to people in a space of gratitude. And that is a very hard thing to do, because when I am mad and I want to like pummel somebody, it is hard to find the gratitude in it. But our words have no sense of humor. So when you say things, speak life. Because if you're not speaking life, why are you even opening your mouth to talk? That's just how I feel. And that, my dear, might be tonight's day in the life. So, I'm going to tell you things I'm having issues with. When I am at the kitchen working, I'm at the kitchen working. So if I have a list of things to do, I could never get the list of things accomplished because somebody needs you to do this, or they have a question, this, da, 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 da. So I've been trying to disappear, so I'm not at the kitchen, so they function without me being here. And I was gone for 3 weeks and everything was fine. As soon as I get back, it's like, and it could just be they miss me. So I just ran back here because I have so much to do, and I'm trying to keep up and not, what is it called? Melt? Maybe I'm trying not to melt. Is that what I'm trying to do? Like, there's a whole list, guys. There's things I have to do. Like, there's so many things that I have to do. There's pages of things that I have to do. And there's that. So, and then I still need to get this website launched. So I do have them doing inventory now because it's a little bit slow right now. But it's Friday. Today is Friday, so wind down. We also have a wedding reception. No, not a wedding reception, like a rehearsal dinner. That's tonight, and I have to go. I'm gonna go there. So there's just things. And then the website to sell our merch, I have to launch it like today, or I'm gonna strangle myself. Like by this weekend, it has to be completely done. Or I'm gonna strangle myself. But we have to do inventory again, and we did inventory before we left to go to Hawaii. But then we got so much new inventory while I was gone. It was like, there's no way I can do it like this. I have to just bite the bullet and wait, and I didn't want to. So most of the time in business, like when you do something, everything is supposed to like pay for itself, or that's what you want. Or when it first starts, it doesn't work like that. But like the goal is that. So now we're moving in the direction to where things can pay for themselves. We have all this merchandise. If people don't walk into the store, I still want the merchandise to be able to be sold. So the goal is to make everything function while you're sleeping. So people can shop while they're sleeping. I could be sleeping and people could be shopping. That part, same thing. We try to get meal prep where meal prep it just flows. So that's kind of where we are. And it's not like we're in such a bad place. But I am just so like, I want everything to be working. Everything to be working. Because I gotta make sure the folks eat. Like, I don't think people be understanding. Like, when you're the owner, you gotta make sure everybody fed. It's like having 17 more kids. And my kids are in number 2. They're in there twice. So there's that. Here comes one of them. What you about to say? Say hi, Caitlin.
Hello.
She's doing inventory. Inventory is psycho. Inventory is a beast in itself. So while they're doing inventory, as soon as they're done with the section, because everything is sectioned out, they bring it to me and then I update it in the system. So now we have inventory for what's inside of our store. We shut the door, not all the way, but just so I can stay warm because it's freezing in this office. We have to have 2 separate inventories. The inventory for the kitchen, and the kitchen is like what's physically out when the customers are facing it, and then the other inventory is Dine. Dine is our like kitchen store that don't have all of our stuff. So, and that is coming soon. So yay, right? So there's always something. There's always something. Do you hear me? It's always something. I'm already planning my next great escape. So there's that. And then I have to fix things that people tell me, because like, since you're like the website updater, if somebody's like, hey, you need to fix the verbiage here, like I have a list of things I need to go and fix verbiage wise, but I can't get to them. So I was thinking about, oh, that's where this whole conversation started. I was thinking about finding a place to go, like having an off-site office where nobody could disturb me, because sometimes I just need like 2 hours and it can't be at home. Because if it's at home, hubby works from home. So it's like no matter where I go, there are expectations, and I need to be somewhere where there's 0 expectations. It's only my, is that for me? So y'all can see the drama. So they probably have packs and packs of these. Each one of these papers that she brings me has like aprons and apparel. This is tabletop and barware. This is home decor. What do you want?
I need that one. There's a box of aprons in the hallway.
Because those just came. There's something else in that box too. We have to make sure what's on the floor. I just don't like messed up numbers. So I don't want to say there's 10 aprons on the floor and there's only 5. So that means there should be 5 in the kitchen and 5 for online. Does that make sense? So if it says 10, it should be 10 total, not 10 in one place. Because if I put 10 of them online and then somebody comes and buys them on the store, I'm screwed. And the way merchandise is right now, merchandise isn't coming as soon as you want it. You have to wait. That's a whole nother thing. So, I'm glad to be able to talk to you guys. But like, the backside of entrepreneurship is not cute. It's not a cute bottom. The backside of entrepreneurship is hardcore. And it's numbers. And the numbers need to match. It was so funny today, a customer walked in and one of my folks dropped like legs. And I was like, I felt like I was in the back of the Matrix. Like, I don't know if people know, but it's like that for small business owners. I saw 22 cents. Fell 6 times. And then when she walked down the hallway, she dropped 3 more. So then I saw 22 cents 3 more times. So for my brain, that all is going in the trash. So you see the Matrix, you don't even see regular stuff no more. I see a pen, I know what my favorite pens cost. And I have a new pen that I love, that I'm trying. I see the price of everything. I see the price of everything. It's literally like being in the Matrix.